Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Jillian and Jeremy here with our third Iceland video. This time, we leave the northern town of Akureyri and head to Olafsvík, where we experience Iceland's rugged beauty amidst some torrential elements. It's time to head west!
This morning, we said goodbye to Akureyri to begin our 5.5-hour trek. The drive was stunning. The lighting, the trees, mountains, rainbows, waterfalls, and you know what else? Horses.
Little pit stop at some little waterfall with a little babbling brook, and then there's the big waterfall up there, the cool little bridge. What a cool spot.
It was so nice to get out and stretch our legs and go check out the little waterfall and stream, but it was just a quick pit stop because we still had a few more hours to go before reaching Olafsvík. We won't bore you with hours of driving footage, but all we can say is that this country is just stunning. As we pulled into the town of Olafsvík, we were treated to a quick but absolutely beautiful sunset. And then after grabbing a few snacks for our Airbnb, we went back to our place to get some rest.
Good morning, Olafsvík. Olafsvík's another small fishing town on Iceland's Snæfellsnes Peninsula, nestled at the base of dramatic mountains and near the iconic Snæfellsjökull Glacier. It's the largest town on the peninsula's north coast and a great launch point for exploring remote volcanic beaches, waterfalls, and puffing cliffs when in season. Before we head out, I've got to tell you about an Icelandic food staple.
One of the most traditional foods in Iceland that you can have is their yogurt, specifically this Skyr Yogurt. Apparently it's got a lot more protein than yogurt in the States and a rich consistency, kind of like Greek yogurt. I typically have my yogurt with berries and granola, so first we'll try the yogurt by itself and then I'll continue on with my normal practice. Already you can smell the vanilla. Oh wow, yeah. Oh my gosh, you can actually see what looks like vanilla bean in here. It definitely is rich. Oh my goodness, look at that. It doesn't even come off the spoon, finally. This whole thing is for me. Jeremy's not a big fan of yogurt. I'm gonna try it right out of the container. Ooh, yeah, it's really rich. Clearly Jeremy's not a big fan. Maybe we try it with a little bit of berries and granola just to show you for that added effect. Look at this massive bag of granola. I love the crunch factor. Definite winner. I love this yogurt. Glad it made it to the list. I'm gonna keep eating.
After breakfast, we hit the road on our way to our first stop of the day. This is a place that I've wanted to see for a very long time, Kirkjufellfoss. It was so cool to see this iconic peak from different angles. You might recognize that mountain from a popular TV show on HBO.
Yeah, here we are. Where are we at?
Kirkjufellfoss.
Kirkjufellfoss.
You know it's a photographer spot, and there's a bunch of people there. There it is. Yeah. You know they gotta get their shots. Like me. Yeah, buddy.
It became quickly apparent that I was going to be far more focused on doing very long exposure photography here, so unfortunately I didn't take a lot of video footage. Our time was ticking and we still had a bit of a drive to get to the next stop. But before we left, we took a walk to grab one more shot of this beautiful place from an area that was much less crowded, and I also wanted to get a composition that was different from what everyone else was doing.
Y'all know I'm getting my shots. Look at that. That is awesome. Great reflection. Ninja, can y'all see her? She is way over there. I can't even zoom in more. She's over there though. So pretty.
Stop 2 brought us to the rolling hills and windy roads of Snæfellsnes Peninsula to the Black Church of Búðir.
Hi guys. What are you doing? They're like, no, leave me alone. You get the sheep butt.
Kirkja.
Most people know of that black church in Iceland for its striking black and white contrast. Budír Kirkja, or the Black Church of Búðir, sits alone on a lava field on Iceland's Snæfellsnes Peninsula.
The tourists weren't too bad, but we did always feel like we were in the way of someone wanting to take a picture. Besides, we were really just here to scope it out for when we came back at night. Just wait until you see what we get into then. But for now, it's on to the next stop.
Stop number 3 is a 20-minute drive west to the town of Arnstapi, a tiny coastal village known for its dramatic sea cliffs, lava formations, and basalt arches.
Another fun fact about this small fishing village is its association with local folklore. The spirit of Budír, who is half human, half ogre, lives in the nearby Snæfellsjökull glacier. This monument is dedicated to him. We went to the viewpoint to see this beautiful view, but the wind was just insane. We could barely stand straight.
Even though the wind was very much a battle, and as you can see, I'm kind of struggling for my life here, we left the car in the parking lot and walked over to this first viewpoint on the path.
Gafklettur.
What do you think about this wind, babe?
This is nuts.
Your handsome beard is flapping all around. Honestly, the wind and rain was making it really difficult for Jeremy to shoot. It was absolutely crazy. So we headed back to the car to make our way to the last stop of the day.
So, how was that?
We survived. We survived and we are in one piece still.
That was insane.
That was the most insane wind I've ever experienced in my life.
That was crazy.
But it was a blast. I mean, it was like terrifying, but in a fun way. Oh, and those cliffs and walking across that stone bridge, that was really special.
This was so cool.
I'm glad that we came. That was awesome.
Yeah.
A short 10-minute drive west to the neighboring town of Hellnar brings us this amazing viewpoint of the towering Londranger rock formations.
Okay, babe. How do you say that word?
Svörtuloft Lighthouse.
What?
Svörtuloft Lighthouse.
I don't know. I couldn't say it.
Svörtuloft Lighthouse.
Hey, I guess so. Let's go.
Okay.
You practiced that, huh?
I practicing my Icelandic.
Practicing your physics.
Careful of the puddle. We've got one final stop for today, and it's probably a good thing because the weather was steadily getting worse. Continuing west from Hellnar, you'll also come across the Djupalonssandrr Beach. Oh boy, sorry about that. Also known as the Black Lava Pearl Beach.
I'm about to blow it all on chocolate.
Torque my neck.
Djúpalónssandur.
One of the things that the
Djúpalónssandur
beach is known for is the wreckage of the British trawler, the Eppin GY7, where only 5 of the crew of 19 were saved. The beach is said to be haunted by spirits of drowned sailors. The ancient lifting stones here once judged a fisherman's worth, and some believe the beach still tests those who walk its shores.
What a crazy landscape. This is insane. Woo! Bloop.
Kind of punched up.
Yeah.
And then there's all these jellyfish. Crazy.
So I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Let's see how well you handle it.
This is definitely the craziest landscape I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my gosh, no doubt about that. Not just that circle, but all of these jagged rock formations and black pebble beaches, and it's just grand and it's awesome.
Insane.
And I'm really proud of us because we've been hiking around in the rain
We're
and
soaked.
all day. We've been troopers and
Yeah.
we deserve every like awesome shot you got. So
Well,
good on you, baby.
I hope I got some awesome shots.
I know you did. We've had a terrific day today, even with all the crazy weather. It really even made it more of an adventure, to be honest. Now it's time to get back to our Airbnb, have a little dinner, and rest up for another fun day tomorrow. Nighty-night.
Today is our last full day in Olafsvik, and we plan to make the most of it. I'm especially looking forward to the Black Church of Búðir tonight. I'm planning on doing a special photography technique. But for now, we're gonna head west. I thought this was a really cool composition with the church up on the hill and the long road, so I had Ninja pull over so I could grab a shot.
Ingjaldschlskirkja is a postcard-perfect church with a red roof and glacier views, said to be Iceland's oldest concrete church built in 1903. It stands on a historic site tied to 12th century trade routes and medieval sagas, including a rumored visit from Christopher Columbus. Next, we head a short mile down the road to Hellissandur, known as the street art capital of Iceland. When we visited Hellissandur in October, apart from the vivid street murals, there was absolutely no one around. It felt like we had an artistic ghost town all to ourselves. With under 500 locals and almost no passing tourism that time of the year, it's an eerie yet beautiful stop you get to experience. If you go to Western Iceland, you absolutely 100% must make this one stop outside of Hellissandur. It felt so good to bounce around like kids and just have fun. Until another kid came, then we packed it up.
If it hasn't been apparent yet in our Iceland videos, you can pretty much pull over anywhere and see something amazing. This little beach was en route to our next stop, so we pulled over to explore. These off-the-beaten-path spots are often the highlights of our trip versus the touristy spots. Continuing west just a short 5 minutes, we reached the Svörtuloft Lighthouse on the westernmost tip of Iceland.
Svörtuloft Lighthouse sits on one of the most remote western reaches of Snæfellsnes Peninsula. Its bold orange tower stands out against the black lava cliffs with crashing waves and seabirds below. Out here, you really feel that edge-of-the-world isolation, and it's breathtaking.
The cliffs and the rough waves here really made me want to do some more long exposure photography.
Back in Old Trusty to head south back down to Djúpalonssandr. Since the weather today is a lot better than yesterday, we wanted to have some more beach time at this awesome black lava pearl beach.
Going down into the depths.
Going into the core
of Middle Earth.
Ninja?
This is so pretty. It's like you savor any sun you can get.
Yeah.
Now, because we've learned the hard way about finding food or restaurants, or at least having them be open, we wanted to head back to Olafsvík and get an early dinner at one of their restaurants, Sker. Our third time trying for this restaurant. Finally, we made it. It's open.
There's high expectations. I'm gonna get the langoustine tacos and a limoncello spritz. That sounds so tasty.
I'm getting the Sexin pizza.
What's on that?
I don't know, a bunch of crazy stuff. Where is it at? Let's see.
Pepperoni.
Ham, bacon, cream cheese, pepper cheese, and black pepper.
Wow,
Look at that crispy one. It's crispy. Chicken, pepperoni, paprika, onion, cream cheese, spicy. It's just some crazy stuff. But yeah. Right here. Thank you. Oh man.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yum.
Yep.
Look at it, it's microgreens on the top.
You got microgreens.
I appreciate those. And that I can already tell you I would like a bite of that.
You don't get a bite of this. It's mine.
Bite of that.
So?
A for presentation. Love the microgreens. It's disappointing that for as expensive as it is, there's just 2 little pieces of langoustine. That's a little disappointing. It's a lot of lettuce, but the presentation's nice. It's got a spicy aioli. It tastes fresh. It's like a flour tortilla.
How's the flavor? It's good?
Pretty good. It's mostly all vegetable, and when you get a bite of the langoustine, it's tasty, but it's nice. I appreciate it.
All right.
How about you?
This pizza is tasty. I never would have thought of putting cream cheese on pizza, but it gives it this richness, like this rich, thick, full flavor. This is really tasty. It blows away the last pizza we had in Iceland. I'm happy with it. I wish Ninja's was better, but mine's good, and she ain't getting a bite of it.
You better believe I got a bite of it. Next, we drove 3 minutes to our place so we could recharge our batteries and wait for the night to fall. The cemetery of the Black Church of Búðir is waiting for us.
Now that night has fallen, we are back at the Black Church of Búðir, right next to the cemetery. This time to do some steel wool photography, and if you don't know what that is, you're about to find out.
You okay?
Yeah, it cut my scarf. Ooh, it smells singed. That's crazy. Smell the burn? Whoa.
Wow.
Look at that.
We did a few more shots before calling it a night. I was really hoping we would have gotten the northern lights in one of those shots, but the weather just didn't cooperate. Since we were fortunate enough to see them 2 days ago in Akureyri, I used one of my own shots of the aurora that I got that night to create this composite image. Besides Ninja being set on fire,
Excuse me.
we had a lot of fun playing out here alone in the dark. Now it was time to get back to the Airbnb and pack up all of our gear because tomorrow we head to Reykjavik.
place.
Yeah, what a blast.
This was such a cozy, nice little apartment.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
great.
It was quite big for Iceland apartments in general. We had all this space and it was like a little maze, but more importantly, it was cozy.
Those heated floors.
Oh, I love heated floors.
Yeah, so now we are off to Reykjavik.
Yeah, we're gonna try some touristy yet off the beaten path things. So let's make our way.
Yeah, let's go.